What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Onyx's latest album called Wake the Fuck Up, produced by the Snowgoons. First off, I would like to say shout out to the Snowgoons, Deck Gunner, DJ Illegal, and Sick Nature, especially Sick Nature, for putting my video of his record on his Facebook. Thanks for the promo. Shout out to Snowgoons. I've talked about these motherfuckers on my channel various times. Go pick up their shit. Dope fucking foreign producers. These dudes are fucking insane. They have an album out called Black Snow 2, which obviously is a follow-up to their album Black Snow, and they have various albums in between, so pick up their production albums, their group albums. Those shits are insane. But anyway, Onyx, the legendary Onyx, that have been out since the early 90s, came out during the golden era. If you haven't heard of these guys, you can't be into hip-hop. These guys are insane. I love their fucking lyrics. Their style is straight gutter, straight gangster shit, but they're very unique. They came out with that in-your-face type rap, like very loud, very screamy type shit. Very sort of similar to M.O.P., but they're different from M.O.P. vocally, even though both of them sort of scream and do the group sort of spitfire vocals and shit. So check them out. If you haven't heard of them, check out a song called Slam from '93. I'm sure everybody on earth heard that fucking song. And to me, I love their first 3 albums. They put out a bunch of albums, but their first 3 to me are fucking insane. Which is Back the Fuck Up, which is their debut. What is it? All We Got Is Us and Shut 'Em Down. I fucking love those 3 albums. After that, they started to get a little bit flimsy and wishy-washy to me, and they didn't grip me like those first 3 albums did. And I urge you motherfuckers, if you never heard of those dudes, go pick up them albums right now. All right, let's get into this shit. I'm gonna start off with the features. You have A$AP Ferg, Sean Price, Make 'Em Pay, Dope D.O.D, Cormega, Papoose, Snack the Ripper, and Rex. All these features come off real well on the album. They don't compromise Onyx's style. They don't conflict with Onyx's style, which is great because Onyx is very unique. Like I said before, they have such a crazy style that you have to kind of bend to them. Love everything these rappers do on here, so I got no complaint about this shit. Production wise, I've talked about Snowgoons so many times on this channel, so I seem like a broken record, but fuck it. These guys, they use a lot of orchestra and epic samples for their own music, for their own albums. And like I said during the, the Goondocks review, they didn't hit off the Goondocks with that type of sound. And with Onyx, I was sort of hoping that they would hit them off with their signature sound, but after hearing this album, I'm kind of glad that they didn't give them their signature sound. They just gave them hard-ass beats to rhyme over. And I was surprised with that because, you know, I was so itching to hear Sticky Fingers and Fredro Starr go hard over these beats, over the Snowgoons beats, but they didn't give them that. And I still like the way the album turned out anyway without those orchestra beats. But production-wise, it really was Onyx. It was Onyx. I can't picture anybody else flowing over those shits except Onyx. Well, maybe Vinny Paz or something like that, but production-wise, no fucking complaints. Pros and cons of the album. I get into the pros. Like I said, the features came off really well. I was really surprised with A$AP Ferg. I'm not a fan really of A$AP Ferg, but he came off, he did his thing. What else? Rex, obviously one of my favorite MCs. Cormega and Papoose, definitely. Shout out to Snack the Ripper. I'm not too familiar with Make 'Em Pay, so I don't want to really speak on him, but him or I'm not sure if it's a full group, did his or their thing. Concept-wise on the album, you know, most of the songs were straight gutter shit, like I said before, but they did have some shit that was conceptual, like Hustlin' Hours, The Tunnel, which is a tribute to the club, The Tunnel in New York, the notorious club called The Tunnel. Dirty Cops, which obviously you know what the fuck that's about, and etc. etc. They, you know, but most of these tracks on here were straight Onyx. I don't know how else to describe it. 14 tracks. All of them seemed really solid and straight to the point. It was great to hear Fredro Starr and Sticky Fingers, especially Sticky Fingers, with that fucking voice of his, that crazy, nutty, psychotic, gravelly, gutter voice. He still got it, you know, that's just fucking insane. Cons of this, I was really hoping to hear Sun C on here. He's the third member of Onyx, third vocal member of Onyx. But he didn't appear on this album, and that's something that kind of like threw me off a little bit. That's a big thing with me because, you know, I wanted, you know, 3 fucking verses from each of them, plus the features. You know, they could have made some killer songs if he was on here. And I don't know, I did some research, and I didn't even know that he had a couple albums by himself. So Sun C, I wish he was on this shit. And another thing, I wish they could have hit more type of conceptual songs, just 1 or 2 more, and you know, shit, maybe a little bit of storytelling on that bitch. But that's about it. I mean, there's not really too much bad I could say about the album. I will say this, so far, this is probably the hardest album this year so far. This year, I'm talking about the beginning. This shit goes hard and heavy, and I fucking love it. Shout out to the fucking Snowgoons once again. Shout out to my niggas in Onyx. Keep doing your thing. I hope you do a Wake the Fuck Up too. But yeah, my rating of this album, shit, I would give it probably 8.75 to a light 9. This shit really hits home, is straight to the point. Nothing too fucking crazy. The lyrics are just right. It's not super lyrical, but it's lyrical enough, you know, and it's just, like I said, to describe it, it's fucking Onyx. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to Onyx, shout out to my niggas in the Snowgoons. You know what it is, it's all love from my channel. Go check their shit out. If you don't know Onyx, go back to 1993, start with Back the Fuck Up and work your way up to this shit, alright? So everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all subscribe. Shout out to the Hulk, and shout out to the Hulk, the Red Hulk, alright? And that's all I gotta say, alright? Peace, bitches. Oh, support dope shit. Forgot that part of the sign out. Now, peace, bitches.